Did you help Robert bury Zuzu's body?
We'll just have to wait for everything in the trial.
Right now, I'm actually standing in 10-year-old Carter Tucker's bedroom. He says he was right here on his bed doing his homework when he heard the front door open, knowing that it couldn't have been his mother or his sister because they had just left 15 minutes before. He ran straight into his closet here to hide. And why, you ask? Because Honeyfield is tired of seeing fields like this covered in trash. It's an avoidable offense, which is why he's asking police to show no mercy. That's right, there's plenty of gasoline supply throughout the state. However, today's panic did cause Sam's Club here to run out of gas since they weren't expecting to have a rush that lasted nearly 10 hours long. Shelby, this is the spot where Tony Rojas was attacked last night. In fact, you can still see scattered glass and bloodstains from when the soon-to-be father of two was shot. Although these guys say they were just clowning around, Captain Lascano says they could have easily been shot at or attacked by scared residents, because at night it's hard to tell that these weapons are just plastic. Last night, Chris Estrada walked through this door at around 8:40. We had a chance to speak with him briefly as he waited for his ride, and he's claiming he's still innocent. After 124 days in jail, Chris Estrada is walking out, and according to him, as an innocent man. Did you see this coming, that you were going to be a suspect?
No, I did not.
Given the mounds of evidence investigators have collected in the case, I asked Estrada if any of the accusations he's facing are true. Did you help Robert bury Zuzu's body?
We'll just have to wait for everything in the trial.
Okay. What did you think about the hair that they found in your car? They said it matches Zuzu's mom's maternal line.
Same thing. We'll cross that bridge at trial.
Was she in your car, though, recently, or?
We'll just have to see. I haven't seen any of the evidence myself, so I can't really make a statement on it.
Then there's Robert Fabian, Estrada's best friend who's been indicted for the murder of Zuzu. Estrada tells me he only saw Robert once while in jail, but from a distance. Do you think Robert's guilty?
I do not.
You're still standing behind him? What was your reaction when you found out that they found her body?
Reaction?
Yeah, what went through your mind when you her body was found?
Guess I was happy for the family. That's at least something they wanted.
With his attorney by his side, Estrada says he feels confident about the next step in this case, the trial. Estrada tells us that he will be staying in Marathon for the time being, but plans to move to El Paso where he hopes to find work. Reporting from inside the Brewster County Jail, DeAnn Lopez, CBS 7 News.
23 on pump 4.
All day long, drivers in Midland and Odessa scrambled to the nearest gas station to fill up.
I got a phone call from my mother that we needed to get gas to fill up because we live in Gardendale.
I heard there was going to be a shortage on gas and the prices were going to go up.
At some point during the day, a rumor that the entire state was running low on gasoline spread like wildfire, creating a sudden panic amongst drivers here in West Texas.
Any gas station you go to is jam-packed.
We've been in line for about 30 or 45 minutes.
Well, we left Sam's. We had been there over an hour, and we've only been here 45 minutes.
The scare prompted Texas Railroad Commissioner Ryan Sitton to address the hysteria. In a press release, he writes, while some refineries have shut down or are operating at reduced capacity due to Hurricane Harvey, plenty of refining capacity is still online, and we have more than 230 million barrels of gasoline supply in Texas to meet needs. But still, some wanted to be safe than sorry. Unprepared for the rush of cars, several gas stations were drained of their supplies temporarily. Again, the Texas Railroad Commissioner wants drivers to know there's no need to be alarmed. However, gas prices could climb within the next few weeks. Reporting live in Odessa, DeAnn Lopez, CBS 7 News. After almost 4 months of pure pain, sorrow, and anger, the Verk family feels like they can now finally breathe. Zuzu's mom knows in her heart that the human remains found by a Border Patrol agent yesterday are her daughters.
It's my baby girl. This is what they've done.
She's referring to Robert Fabian, Zuzu's ex-boyfriend. His arrest this morning for tampering with evidence by concealing a human corpse came as a relief to the Verks, but as a shock to Robert's family.
I stick to what I've said. My brother is innocent. The only question that keeps going through my mind is, if a body hasn't been identified, why was he arrested? Because the body has not been identified. We don't know who that body belongs to.
Back in October, a search warrant revealed Robert visited his sister's house the night Zuzu went missing. The documents also revealed Jocelyn allowed him to borrow her husband's car. Since that time, she and her mother have been listed as persons of interest.
Oh, yeah. We're innocent. We had nothing to do with anything.
Today, Jocelyn and her family were yet again caught off guard when police served them a warrant to search their property. Now she wants to make it clear that they have nothing to hide.
They had a search warrant to come and pick up shovels, racks, hand tools, hoes, pickaxes, pitchforks, spades, and any other tool or implement discovered that is designed and that may be reasonably be used to dig or remove soil and or natural ground. That's what they were here, to seize soil from the property to be used for forensic comparison.
Robert's family say he loves Zuzu and is still holding on to hope that the truth will reveal itself.
And that's the scary part. Everybody's focusing on my brother when somebody's out there probably sitting around saying, I got away with this.
But Jocelyn's words mean nothing to Lori and her family.
Justice. Absolute justice. I want to find out exactly what, when, why, how, and who.
One step inside and you'll quickly learn why the historic Holland Hotel is the most prominent gathering place in far West Texas.
The local people feel like so comfortable to come in, like this is their living room. The people read about it and all the stories because it is old, and they want to experience that. They want to feel the history, and if these walls could talk, wouldn't that be neat?
Back in 1912, rancher John Holland had the brilliant idea to open the town's first hotel for travelers. Then, 16 years later, it expanded to the current building, which operates solely as the hotel today.
Throughout its history, it's gone through a lot of different owners. It's been converted to an office building and back to a hotel. Really, all kinds of businesses have occupied the lobby, from barber shops to the Alpine Bank was there for 20 years, which was actually in the original part of the hotel.
Today, the Mallory family is the proud owner of the Holland.
Historic hotels seem to have they're either overdone or underdone or sort of too hip. And this hotel sort of has everything's sort of been brought together in I'd say a sensible way.
From social gatherings to gambling and even murders, the Holland has seen a lot, including an underground tunnel system that was built during the Prohibition era when alcohol was illegal.
This is part of the tunnel system. It's the only part you can actually get into. The rest of it's been blocked up for various other reasons. And this was the part where if they busted the speakeasy, they could run all the way to the train station.
But the question that's on everyone's minds is if the Holland Hotel is really haunted, or is it just a figment of your imagination?
There was a gentleman that owned the hotel for a period of time who passed away, and it said that he roams the hallways. And then there was the daughter of Mr. Holland, who was shot by her husband, and they say that she will be roaming the hallways. But you don't have to take my word for it. You need to make a reservation and come stay here and see for yourself.
Whether it's apparitions you're after or a hot meal with an ice-cold drink, the Holland Hotel has it all.
People love it. I mean, it's not a Holiday Inn where every room is the same. We're in the penthouse now, and we have a balcony with beautiful view over Alpine.
This historic building is much more than just a hotel. It's a beacon for the community.
To the Holland.
In Alpine, DeAnn Lopez, CBS 7 News.